All right.
All right, welcome to the podcast Culture Talk.
Yeah.
C-Man, Concept Man.
I go there.
I have seen before people refer you to the SARS of the North. How does that make you feel?
It doesn't really. I would have preferred another name. When your success is being referred to another, it's being linked up to another person's success. It makes you lesser.
Yeah,
or
that's true.
smaller.
That's
You understand?
that's true. That's true.
So I would have preferred make you be say na C-Man I be
You just be C-Man.
concept man.
Yeah.
Legend or something.
I like that part. But obviously, you're a legend. You have been doing this for quite some time.
Yeah. It's
You
been a
have
while.
tons and tons and tons of music out
Yeah.
as a music artist and also as a producer.
Yeah.
So that actually brings me to the first thing I want to ask you.
Okay.
You've been like a musical artist, like make songs,
Yeah.
and then you producing them,
Yeah.
and also you engineering them.
Yeah.
Which actually makes you feel more comfortable? Which do you think is your space?
I would say
The more I
I
know,
would say-
all you've
yeah.
carved a niche
I
for
would say
all of them.
mixing.
Okay, mixing. Why is that?
Carson, all these things is based on your interest.
Okay.
The whole music stuff, music production package.
Yeah, the
is-
process.
the process, the whole stuff is
Mm.
big, is huge.
That's true.
You understand? When it comes to mixing, it's another thing on its own. When
Yeah.
it comes to making beats, it's another thing on its own. When
Yeah.
it comes to being an artist, it's another different thing on its own.
Yeah.
You need to make some research based on the markets, your
Yeah.
competitors, and every.
Mm.
So there are a lot of things you need to do. So combining these three things
Yeah.
is huge for me.
Actually.
So I put more concentration on mixing.
Okay.
More.
That is because that's your interest.
That's where my interest is. That's where
okay.
what I love to do.
I have seen in an interview where Dre said there's a difference between being a beat maker and a producer.
Yeah.
A producer actually works with songwriters.
Yeah.
He listens to the song and then he can actually carve a sound for the song, and
Yeah.
then he can take it from that level all the way to mixing the song.
Yeah.
And the beat maker can just make a beat.
Yeah.
Like actually before then I actually thought the person that just makes a beat is a producer, and
No.
then the other person that actually
No.
mixes the sound.
No.
Yeah, I don't.
I would say I'm more of a producer than even a beat maker.
Yeah.
You understand? Because a producer listen to the song first, the raw song,
Yeah.
and then see the future of the song.
Mm.
You understand?
Yeah.
He'll conceive the whole idea. He'll bring out the mother idea
Of the whole process.
of the whole process and takes it to the beat maker. The beat maker would bring out his own idea and creates the beat, but the producer will be like, this is how we want it.
Mm.
This is what we want to achieve.
Yeah.
Let's say I just come across a new song.
Yeah.
You understand? And then I realized it could go a long way based on a particular trend.
Yeah.
You understand? Now I'll be like, okay, this is it. But the song, based on what I perceive about the song, I'll have to tell the artist, okay, this song, I like the song, but I think it needs okay, let's start with I'll start to think of how to achieve the song. Okay, we're supposed to start with an intro,
Mm.
then let's say a pre-chorus,
Okay.
then a verse, then an interlude, then maybe another verse,
Mhm.
another chorus,
Yeah.
then outro. Understand?
I like
Then
the sequence.
I take it to the I share it with the producer. This is what I want and this is what I want. The producer might not just decide
Mm.
what to do on the beats. the beat maker will not just decide
yeah.
on what's
So in
what the whole
like
stuff.
like in other words, the there's a lot of limitations to being like a beat maker because he doesn't actually see all these other factors to the song.
You understand?
You've worked with a lot of artists, like so many great artists, like over the years, and you've also done your own songs, obviously, and I have met people that actually says okay, see man, when he makes his own song, the sound is just so different.
Okay.
And then when he
I've
makes
heard that a lot.
you heard that too. All right. Okay, so like how do you explain that? Because people have like their own perception, but I always say because people ask me that, what I say is it's a producer and he can actually interpret the sound that's in his head.
You started answering the question. You started solving the problem.
But I don't really I don't really know what it is. So how do you respond to that?
When it's my song, but I believe before you start thinking about writing a song, you must have conceived something. Maybe the main idea of the song. And sometimes, for most artists, I don't know whether it happens to every artist, but I know that it happens to most artists. This sounds, the whole concept of the song comes with the full package, as in the beats, the kicks, the bass,
the vibe.
You understand? The vibe,
dance,
everything.
Sometimes
an artist would even see the video.
That's true.
You understand?
That's
of the
true.
song, and it is me now that is the artist. I am the artist. And I conceived everything. So
you're the producer as well.
I'm the producer as well. So I have the ability. I have the ability and the opportunity to bring out everything that is in my head.
Yeah, actually.
You understand? True. So it will make the song original. It will make the song complete.
Not having to explain it to someone.
You understand?
A lot easier.
A lot of times I have this problems with a lot of artists. They find it difficult to explain, because I give my artists, every artist that I've worked with would tell you that I mostly ask this question. When you're writing this song, what first came into your mind in terms of the beats? Some will tell you nothing. They just write the song. Some will tell you, okay, this is it. Dum, dum. So I'll have an idea of what to do. You understand? So, but for some, they find it difficult to even interpret what is in their head. And when you're producing the song, as a producer or as a beat maker, as you're cooking that beats, you're dealing with the vibe, the energy in the whole room, in the studio. You're thinking about how the artist is feeling based on his facial reaction to
what is
happening. You understand? You're dealing with that. You're dealing with thinking about how to make the beats better.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand? And some of them will be like, maybe you'll be like, you found a very sweet chord for the whole song. You're like, oh, I'm killing it. But you turn around and then look at the artist. You feel like
he's not feeling
the artist is not feeling it, and he can't explain to you what he really wants.
You
understand? So we deal with that every time, and then at the end of the day, you find that we only give out what we can give out for the song. Since the artist cannot explain what he wants. Because this whole thing is all about
expression, I think.
Creativity, because there's no bad song, there's no bad sound. It all depends on what you want.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
Wow.
And no matter how good you feel, what you feel, no matter how good the beats you feel, the beats you're given, the artist. The artist might not really want that particular beat. Maybe there's something in the beats that he doesn't want. Maybe it's the kick. Maybe it's the bass. Maybe it's one sound.
So how do we overcome this this particular challenge?
It's rather kind of hard, except if the artist would
work towards understanding sounds,
understanding sound, and then explaining. He mustn't really understand sound like that. But if you can, at least, since you can sing with your voice, let's say when you're writing a hip hop song, and then the first thing that came into your mind was if you can interpret it to your producer like this, you're good. You understand? You find when the producer hits the right sound, you'll know.
Yeah,
you'll be like, this is it.
Yeah, actually.
You understand?
Yeah.
So most artists find it difficult to interpret such sounds to the producer, and they now complain. And some of them, sorry to say, don't really get the whole concept of them, because we deal with a lot of amateurs that are not professional, and they want to sound like Beyonce.
That's serious.
You understand?
That's some serious shit.
Oh, Jay-Z.
Even more serious.
So you find out the guy is not trying, and then he wants to sound like Jay-Z.
There's nothing,
and he's relying on you to make him sound like Jay-Z. So if he doesn't sound like Jay-Z, he'll be like, okay, he's the producer.
It's from the producer. He didn't actually take his time to make my song like great.
So that's it.
Yeah, I can understand. I feel your pain. Do you really have, I know you've been doing this for a very long time. I've read somewhere that you've been producing for close to 20 years.
Yeah. I started music in 1998. I started playing guitar. I went to a music class.
Wow.
Here in Yalwa.
YL.
Yeah, YL. January 7th, 2000.
Wow, you have the date.
Then I started production 2001. I don't know the months, the dates.
Wow.
But I started production 2001.
That's
so from 2001.
That's 20 years. Wow. That's a lot of work you've put in.
Yeah.
Do you have like an estimate of how many songs you've produced?
I can't.
I know it's impossible, man.
It's not. It's very impossible.
How many songs do you think the most you've produced? I know you've mixed my project, a lot of my project in a day. Like we just sit and and then you actually.
I'm very fast when it comes to mixing.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Like I said, it's what I love.
Yeah,
doing.
I step into places. I say, okay, I don't really care. I don't really care about my project like that, because what I just need to do is to just record it. If I record it, Simon just sit and mix everything at the sitting, and they are like, wow, how is that possible? I said, that's so
it's very possible.
That's so in the drum.
It's very possible.
So how many songs have you actually mixed? Like the most you've mixed in a day?
Most I've mixed in a day. A complete album.
You've mixed my complete album, 12 tracks in a day. I know that. But you still did some other works that day.
A complete
I remember.
album of let's say 15 tracks.
Wow.
Yeah.
In a day.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. That's.
But mostly what I do is before the mixing is I listen to the whole songs, the whole project.
Yeah.
I listen over and over and over and over again. So I already know what to do before.
Like getting.
You understand? And I know how to achieve it with the software. I'm very flexible with the software, with the DAW I'm using. So good to go. I already know what I want to do. I know what I want to achieve. I know how to achieve it. I just do it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Wow. That's huge.
Yeah.
So another thing I've been keen and so bent on asking is your projects.
Yeah.
Okay. Now before that.
Okay.
somebody, I was having this conversation with somebody one random day like that, and he said, Seaman is on a lot of songs, and he was like, why is that? And I told him something.
Okay.
I don't know how true that is, but it's just off of just me observing you in the studio working.
Okay, yeah.
I said, now this is what Seaman does when he's in the studio and he's working. He tends to like the song before he starts mixing it.
Yeah.
That's what he does all the time.
Yeah.
From my observation.
Every song that I mix.
Yeah. So what he does is he sings on the song.
Yeah.
Not exactly the way you did your own,
Yeah.
but he actually tried to sing on the song.
Yeah.
So once he's doing that, you tend to fall in love with the way he's singing it.
Yeah.
And I'm in the studio most of the time, and then the artist will be like, Kasamu Moriana.
Yeah.
I have seen that like a lot. And so
yeah.
that is how that's actually end up being on a lot of songs. I don't know if
you're right.
This
you're
thing
right,
I'm saying
actually.
is right. Like,
you're right.
But that's what I told them. That
you're right. Though some of the people that featured me in their project or their songs have not met me in the studio mixing or doing beats or doing anything.
Yeah.
Some of them have already heard some of the
no, but
songs.
This
But most of the people,
illustration I'm saying is just like for people that there's your voice on the backup, there's your voice on the ad lib, and stuff like that.
Though some people have preferred me to do their backups for them.
Yeah.
You understand? So
like Iwan.
I don't want to start mentioning him because
like Iwan.
Yeah, but a lot of people preferred me to be on the backup or background vocal.
Yeah, you have a very powerful voice.
And I love doing that, so I do it for them.
Yeah, you enjoy it.
Yeah,
the project is always is enjoyable. Like the product. So your project. Let's talk about your project. Like there was a time you was like a gospel artist. I don't really know enough about.
You want to go there?
Nah. That's like in the past. But we can actually touch on that.
Yeah,
we can actually
no
touch on
problem.
that. Yeah, it's still Seaman.
I'm
Still
okay.
concept man. There was time you was like a gospel artist. Like you have like a project then, I know. Because I was at the concert.
Yeah.
Way back then. And then you had like there's one fire song you had that time. It was always on radio, Smile. I don't know if you still remember the song then.
Yeah, I remember the song.
Yeah, so tell us about like the time you were actually making gospel songs.
Yeah.
What was actually what was your drive then? Because you were obviously one of the top dogs that was actually producing and actually an artist that was putting out gospel songs then.
Yeah.
You was on every concert. You were shutting it down then.
Yeah.
To the glory.
Okay. Okay. Right. Back then when I started, what I understand about music, is the energy behind the whole song or the whole the music.
Yeah.
So, and I understand that the energy is the same. What do you want your audience to listen to? You want them to listen to a happy song, or a sad song, or a moody song, or let's say a naughty song. What do you want? How do you want them to react
to the music?
So you start thinking. You start making out sounds. You start creating sounds that would actually affect the subliminal aspect of their being. Because music is subliminal. Music is spiritual. Some people say that.
Yeah.
Music affects the subliminal aspects of a human being. it's more spiritual than the physical.
That's true.
You understand? And I understood that right from the onset. So I discovered I was doing music, gospel music before, but I discovered I wanted more. And I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying if you're doing gospel music you can't get more. No. You can reach everywhere you want. We've seen a lot of gospel artists that have gone global.
That's true.
You understand? But what do I want? It's not about what they want or what any other person wants.
It's about you.
It's about me.
Yeah.
What I want is I want to do a universal kind of. I want to produce a universal kind of sound, or a more centralized kind of sound that is not biased
To a certain region.
To a certain region or religion or something. You understand? So I decided the gospel music.
You wouldn't be able to achieve that.
I wouldn't be able to achieve that. So I stopped doing the gospel music. And that doesn't make me less of a Christian. Because I take my music to be a business.
That's true.
That's a source of income. It has nothing to do with me worshiping God.
Yeah.
You understand?
I get that.
Just like almost every let's say most Christians that work in other places, they work in places that are secular. Not gospel.
Yeah.
You understand? And it's called work.
So a lot of Christians work for the government.
You understand? And some of them, what they do there, man.
A lot of Christians work for the government. The government
they still
is
bring
not
their
really
tithes
fair.
to the church and everything. So why can't I do my music, make it a business? Because I see music more as a business than any other thing.
It is a business.
And I can still do
serious business.
And I can still do my gospel song and praise God.
It doesn't actually
affect the way God feels about me.
That's
because
right.
last no be person go determine whether I go heaven or hellfire
at all.
You understand? Now God himself. And he knows me better than any other pastor or any other Christian around. So that's my take on this, man.
That's cool. Like now, okay, that is very, very satisfactory. Now, fast forward to your project. There is Imaginary Heaven, which actually gave birth to Lamarin Zuchia and then Bazama recently out. There is growth in the music.
Yeah.
When you listen to like all the projects, then you see there's like there's elevation that is very, very visible. You'll see it like this music has getting from point A to B to C, and then you actually you fall in love with like the process, like just from like seeing from afar. How did you how are you able to like constantly improve on your sound and then get to this point?
If you observe my album from Imaginary Heaven to Lamarin Zuchia to Bazama, you find that I'm being more. I'm trying to. I'm like finding myself. I'm trying to find myself.
Yeah.
Imaginary Heaven is more like a jack of all trades. Because why I usually say that is because if you notice Imaginary Heaven, you find that there are a lot of styles in there. Hip hop,
that's true.
You understand? All these contemporary sounds, a
lot of them.
You understand? Alternative music, the blues, the R&B, you understand? A lot of them.
Yeah.
So I was trying to find the reason why I put up that because I want to find myself. I want to find what
suits you,
what suits me, you know. And I want to be able to trace which product sells more, or which style of music sells more for me.
Yeah,
you understand. And that was the reason why I put up this huge amount of huge number of different genres and styles
of
together.
Music. Yeah.
You understand? So I discovered the Hausa songs that I did in there.
Yeah, that is from Imaginary Heaven.
From Imaginary Heaven.
That is like the real love.
Yeah,
that's like the full low.
Real love, the full low, and everything. They took me somewhere. So I decided to do Lamarin Zucia.
Let me say something before you continue. Sorry, please. When you put out that Lamarin Zucia project, I was like, this is it. He cannot do anything. Cannot do anything more. Like we here, like in the store, we used to play like this. The project back to back.
Okay.
And there's a lot of people that have their take. They be like, Seaman has done it all. How can he put out this project now? What is he going to do next? And then following year, he has another like project ready. I'm like, well, what is he going to do? He cannot do any song better than Kekyawa. Can you do any song better than we are like all those stuffs were actually coming through, and then boom, the Bazama song. I'm like, okay, I understand. I understand.
So like now. I was saying, I was just trying to find myself, to find the right thing to do. You understand? Because I discovered I could do a lot of style of music. I could blend into a lot of genre of music. Yeah. And I'm comfortable almost everywhere. But I truly have to choose a brand for myself. So I decided to do it because I was more of a producer than an artist. So this time around, I want to
balance it.
I want to become an artist.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So, but I cannot. I'm not saying I will leave production. So
you dare not. You dare not.
So I decided I came up with that concept. Did Imagine Heaven, did Lamarin Zucia, and now Bazama. And I feel I'm more comfortable with Bazama.
Yeah. The fact that it's the most recent one. And like there's a time we did a review on the podcast about the project Bazama.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it was just out like 2 days. We just listened to it like 2 days, and then we did like a review. I'm like, this is fire. But man, the love I have for Lamarin Zucia, I don't want anything to take it away. So I was like telling the other person that was on the podcast with me, I was like, I love this project so much. But the love I have for the Lamarin Zucia, I think it's my favorite.
You know, I like.
But then over time, I listen to it more and more, and I try to compare, even though it was not necessary to compare.
Yeah.
But then somehow you listen to this song today, you listen to another song from different project. I just feel like there's growth.
Yeah.
There's growth.
There
and
is
then
actually.
You're more comfortable. Like it speaks.
From the texture, from the vocal texture, and the way I sit on the beats. And
you see that you're more comfortable, and it's actually enjoyable. Like to top it up, the songs are enjoyable, and I have a question though. Okay. Like about one of the tracks. One of the tracks. I have a question, and one other thing I really appreciate about that project was the start. The start of the project, like that guitar.
Okay.
In the beginning, like that. I think that was the song Forever. I think that was the first song on the track.
Was it the first song? Forever?
That's the song that has the guitar though.
Rayua.
Okay, that's Rayua, right? Yeah. I just love the way it's like a pickup. Yeah. It just goes like this, and then you get to the song that Tramadol song.
Yeah, Tramadol.
That is where the question is. That is where the question is. There's like so many things to pick out, like from the song, like from the story you were telling in the song, and we all know like Tramadol is a
okay.
I hate to do this. But then okay, let's get through it. So I know like is a drug that has been abused over the years.
Yeah.
And then there's a serious look out for it. And I've heard also, like, from your explanation from the song also, it's in line that there's a lot of people that actually take it like as like a performance enhancement,
like a sexual drive.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know how true it is, but I've heard it like from somewhere. Then I've heard it on your song too.
Yeah.
I don't know if is that something like you. Because what you were saying is like they cannot satisfy you without taking tramadol.
I'm not a macrobiologist or lab scientist or whatever. Pharmacist. But I know that a lot of people back then,
even till date, I think.
I don't know for now, but
it's expensive now.
When we're growing up, a lot of people used to tell us that because then we used to call it magama.
All right.
They'll be like, okay, magama na sa kuzari. You know, like it gives you strength, it makes you work.
It's a strong analgesic. So
I don't know.
You do that.
So the drug became popular that time, you know.
Yeah.
Let me say that year.
That year.
The drug became popular. So me, I'm a storyteller. I like telling stories. That doesn't really mean it's true.
Yeah.
You understand? Are not necessarily true.
Stories are
not really but I want to construct a story so that people will be able to connect to it. And so one day I played a lot of beats and I was reviewing them. I came across the beats. So I was like, okay. I was like, okay. So what should I put? What should I use? What word? What captivating word should I use?
Okay, now that's the process of making that song.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, something just clicked. The next day, I was sleeping. I just woke up, went to the studio, played the beat again. I was like, magama, me magamaiki. I was like, tramadol, okay.
Trams.
You know? So I started writing. I knew that a lot of people used it then for sexual drive.
Yeah.
You understand? As a sexual drive. So
that's
how
I
constructing the story to match up to that.
The song actually preached to a lot of people though.
Yeah, so it's all about, the song is about this guy that have a hustling spirit.
Yeah.
But the challenge he have is that he have this girlfriend that he loves so much, and he truly wants them to grow. He wants her to believe, which is almost impossible for you to find a girl who believes.
Yeah.
You know, in your dream. They don't. They just want to see something that is working.
Yeah.
They want to see something that is visible. They don't want to hear stories.
Yeah.
So, but he wants a girl that would believe in his dreams. But the girl, despite the fact that she tried to convince him that she believed in the whole stuff,
in
his dream, but she still have her reservation without telling him about it.
Shit is real.
You understand? So, and she have these guys that are mostly old and they have money.
Yeah.
But they can't perform well sexually because
they can't satisfy you without taking tramadol.
They've passed their time, man.
And let's say the lady wants to keep them still.
She wants to keep them because
they get guap.
They give they satisfy her materialistic whatever.
Yeah.
They solve her issues.
Yeah.
But sexually, she still needs you. She needs the guy.
She needs that other satisfaction too.
You understand? So, but the guy is feel the pain. He's feeling pained.
Yeah, because she's actually, there's a part of her that is not with him.
You understand? So he's trying to express that. He's trying to let her know that he's the real nigga.
That is actually the perspective of that song. You said it all. You said it all.
That's just it, man.
Wow, that's incredible. Let me ask you something very silly. I know you want to shy away from it, but I'll still ask you though. Now there's the song making, like, that is, you've been the artist, you've been the producer, and you've been the engineer.
Yeah.
Which if they ask you to take one and let go,
this is serious. Can be on the
beat. And to take two out, like, just take one and stick to one, and that is what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life.
I can't be faithful to that.
In all honesty,
I can't be faithful to that.
Dead. Okay, but I know you've actually said it. You actually prefer
mixing and singing.
Okay.
Let's not forget the artistic.
Okay. The mixing and then the singing too is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Singer bio.
Okay, so you got love for all of them.
Yeah.
Just what actually what can actually come second is like the production, like the beat making.
No, the beat making. I can't forfeit that.
Oh, okay.
Because you leave that for Shambi.
Okay. I like that. That's actually interesting. Yeah. Now, so what's in stock for us? Because even though this album is still fresh, but I know artists actually have like a series of things that they have.
I have a lot of things on the pipe low.
You're one of the people like that they can say have like 100 unreleased songs, 50 unreleased songs, and then I'll be like, yeah, it's possible. It's possible that you have like that.
The issue is, I have them here.
Okay.
If I don't just go to the studio and then produce songs and keep them. No, I don't do that.
Yeah, but you make music like this.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You can actually just be.
That's why I said I have it here. I don't really have a song right now, but I know if I'm just in the mood to produce a song, I'll just go to the studio
and just
do the beats, and then before the end of the day, I'll bring out the song, a complete song.
That's fire.
You understand?
Not very many people can actually, I guess, make a song.
Yeah, everybody have his own way of doing his stuff, maybe writing or singing. So some prefer the beats to write on it. Some prefer to write their songs and go to the studio, make the beats, come back, rehearse, make some changes, go back, voice. And some prefer to write their song, make the beats, voice it, then listen to it, then still make correction, go back and revoice it again.
Yeah.
I don't have that time. I can only I always let my songs go because I want to create room for more.
I get that. Yeah, I get that. So like, now, having said that, I want to ask, you've worked with a lot of artists, hundreds of artists. Which is the artist like you're more comfortable like working with, like, let's say in terms of like the process? This guy is in the studio, it's a whole vibe. This guy is in the studio, he makes it so easy. This guy is in the studio, he can actually interpret what is in his head. This guy, he has a very good voice. Like I
now you're saying a lot of things.
Yeah,
you understand? Because all artists don't have all these things.
I better go. How about guys?
That's where the problem is.
Okay.
I've worked with a lot of artists. Some would know what they want, but they can delay you when it comes to studio time. Some don't know how to manage time. And I have a problem with management of time.
I think I know who you're talking about. Well, let's just keep it between.
Like I said, I don't want to mention names.
It's alright. It's all right.
A lot of artists are like that. And that's why they need a personal manager
that can actually handle schedules.
You understand? A lot of artists around here, I feel the advice I will give them is to, I know you've not asked me for that, but I will give them advice.
Okay.
The advice I would like to give them is for them to have a business manager and a personal manager.
Okay.
If they cannot handle a business manager, they should have an agent that would pursue one or two for them. With agents, you can have plenty agents.
Yeah, actually.
So then your personal manager can negotiate with the agent on your behalf.
Yeah, that is, if you as an artist cannot handle being an artist and then handling your schedules and then meetings and
like
other
me,
stuffs.
I'm a very serious person. So I don't need a personal manager.
You can handle your...
I can handle my timing and every. I don't need a but I need a business manager.
Yeah, I get.
And I need agents.
That's true.
Yeah.
So everybody needs someone at the end of the day. And I see like there's this lady that's got fire and you're working with her. I've met her like a couple of times. And Malaxi. And she's in your hands.
Yeah.
She's in your hands. And what's in stock for her? Like,
sometimes it gives me sleepless nights to wake up, or sometimes to have a thought of someone relying on you for one or two. But she's a good artist.
Obviously.
She's a very, very good artist. I don't have to struggle with her in the studio trying to say, okay, make adjustments for this. No, but trying to write her songs or rewrite her songs, trying to repackage her songs. I don't have much problems with that. So the major thing that is there is for us to bring her out.
Yeah.
And we're almost ready.
Well,
her songs are almost ready. And very soon, you're going to start hearing about her.
Can't wait.
And I bet you won't regret.
I would love to talk to her first. I would love to talk to her.
Yeah.
Well, you have been doing like incredible work for... You're responsible for a lot of talent. Not only Malaxi, because so many other artists are so dependent on you.
Yeah.
We've seen like of BOC, like almost all his songs, they come through you.
Yeah.
Stash 2, Black House, like Big T.
Yeah.
So many very good artists, like including myself.
You're welcome.
So it is also you that so many other young producers and beat makers and engineers actually look up to, especially around here. What word do you have for them? Like, especially people that are just starting, that don't really have like proper guidance.
Let me just say a few words.
Yeah.
Make your art a business, because that is our problem right now.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't make your art a business, then it's not a business.
Mm-hmm.
That means you cannot earn from it.
Yeah.
But if you can make it a business,
first and foremost, has to be a business.
Seriously. A lot of artists do come to me, they be like, Kasan, say this thing. We know start they get anything from it. We know mean upcoming artists. I know start they cash out. When you go cash out, you understand? Because I see them doing the wrong thing because they're not taking it as a business. And at a point, I feel it's my fault, and it's a responsibility.
How is it your fault?
Yeah, it's a responsibility of every producer to start charging them well.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my fault. That's where it became my fault.
I get.
If we don't charge them well, if we're helping them,
like just make the song.
Okay. Yeah. Then you find out they're making the music, and they're not serious. They're not serious about it. You find out an artist will come exhaust you. You make a fire beats, fire mix. The song becomes fire. Then he'll go and dump it. He'll just share it among his friends. His friends will hail him.
And he's comfortable.
And that's all.
There's actually more to...
You understand?
The whole thing.
And there's actually more to the whole thing. That's because they are not taking this and their talents to be a business. They're not taking the whole music stuff to be a business. And that's why I'm advising them to start taking it to be a business, because it's a business. To the producers, so other producers also. You find out a producer would work for an artist, and to how much I go pay you, and so no Zambiaka, and they say the artist would be like, they no Zambiaka, and say, now your service, you have offered a service. You're supposed to be paid for that service. We're running businesses. We're paying house rents or shop rents or office rent or whatever you call it. We're paying for it. And then we don't get paid for what we do. And because we don't get paid, those artists were off rendering services thinking maybe you don't do, even if you do percentage deal with an artist, he's not taking it anywhere. It's bullshit.
I get.
You understand? He's not taking it anywhere. He's not taking it to be a business. It's not a business to him. An artist will tell you that Nico, for fun, Nico, like for fun. Then I need to charge you higher.
Fun charge.
So that because if you're going to a hotel. Well, let's say you're going to Obudu, Cattle Ranch, or what do they call it? That's the name, but you're going there to chill. You're going there for fun, right? You have to spend.
That's true.
So if you're coming to a producer
to make music for fun,
you need to
spend.
To spend.
That's true.
So that you enjoy your fun. You have good fun.
Yeah. I think a lot of our artists need sensitization.
Seriously, maybe we'll hold a seminar for them.
Really? Wow, this is very interesting conversation. I'm so glad you carved out time for us. This is something we should do more often.
Yeah, seriously.
If time permits us.
Yes,
because time is not our friend these days.
Seriously, a lot of responsibilities and. Business.
When is new music coming out? Before we go quickly,
what?
When is new music coming out?
Very soon.
I don't like this answer. Okay,
but I'm still working on the previous album, the last album I dropped.
Yeah.
You understand? Because I discovered it needs a lot of things, like videos, like other stuff.
Yeah.
So we're still working.
Okay.
Towards achieving that. But expect something soon. I'll have to give out something.
That will be something.
Yeah.
So C-Man, Concept Man, thank you for coming.
Now go there.
Culture Talk is at the store.